So I was about to go to sleep. Okay, not really. I was actually about to chill and call for a bit. But I needed to tell you guys this awesome information. Dark Void has been nerfed. And this is amazing. Dark Void has been lowered to 50% accuracy, and only Darkrai can use it. That means Smeargle can no longer use Dark Void, and even if it could use Dark Void, it misses half the time. That's like hitting a dynamic punch. It's half the time you hit it. So this is amazing for VGC. They definitely, like I said, guys, when I talked about the parental bond nerfing, the pretty much just everything, the Thunder Wave nerf, the Confusion nerf, they've just been doing a lot of these things with an account VGC. The dude's Twitter we're on, Michael, he is a hacker, and he went into the Sun and Moon game. I guess they got it, and they confirmed that Dark Void has indeed been nerfed. And this is amazing for VGC. If you guys don't know how Dark Void was in VGC, basically it was Smeargle versus Smeargle. And what you do is you hit Dark Void. It can hit both targets. It can hit both targets 80% of the time. It used to be 80% of the time. And Smeargle would have all this tech with like Moody going around. So not only did you have to watch out for these sleep moves running around, but also Smeargle on top of that. But now Dark Void has been lowered to 50% accuracy, and only Darkrai can use it, which means Smeargle, which I believe is allowed this year in VGC. I don't know, that might be I swear I was shown somewhere that Smeargle was actually allowed this year in VGC, but it can't use it anymore. It can't use it anymore, and this is amazing. Sleep moves were already ridiculous in every single generation, at least in Black and White, how they reset and everything, and what they did to change it from 5th gen to 6th gen was that they made it so grass types are obviously immune, which means that Amoonguss can no longer put Amoonguss to sleep with Spore. But obviously Dark Void was something that was the exception, how Dark Void could hit. It didn't matter what it was. Dark Void would hit you unless you had like a Lumberry or Chesterberry, and you just wake up. It didn't mean it couldn't hit you. But the fact that Dark Void has now been nerfed and is only usable by Darkrai, Darkrai being a Pokemon that is not allowed in VGC 2017, as far as I know, since I believe it's only native to the Alolan Dex and Alolan Pokemon. There's no Megas. Pretty sure Darkrai doesn't fall under any category like that. Obviously, I do want to know your thoughts down below. I will be linking this dude's Twitter as well as the tweet. I'm pretty excited. Let me retweet this right now. Hold up. That is sick. Let me favorite this too. But as someone who has played VGC, I know that Dark Void was something that I always hated, and Smeargle always played mind games. Was it Focus Sash? Was it Mental Herb? Would it go for Spiky Shield or Crafty Shield? Will it hit both the Dark Voids? Is it Scarf Smeargle going for Dark Void on both of my Pokemon and putting them to sleep? We know the example from the Massachusetts Regionals, which I was lucky enough to commentate with Cybertron in the game versus Chris Danzo. The dude just had Scarf Smeargle. It put his entire team to sleep, and he was able just to win from there. A really fast-paced, easy game. So this is definitely a great change, and like I said, I really do love how they're taking into account VGC, because obviously VGC is the real competitiveness of Pokemon. I play VGC and Smogon rules, and Smogon is obviously the made-up rules of Pokemon, but the fact that they are taking these things into account, I'm actually very, very curious to see what else is nerfed, because they're definitely nerfing things that were ridiculous or broken. I'm actually curious to see if the Pixelate or the 8 abilities, basically Aerolate, Pixelate, those were nerfed as well. Obviously Kangaskhan, Parental Bond has been nerfed. We already know that. Thunder Wave has been nerfed, and Confusion has been nerfed, and now Dark Void has been nerfed. So I'm definitely curious to see what the hell they're doing with the rest of the game, and I am just really, really hyped that Dark Void is now nerfed, and that's sick. That's amazing for VGC, and again, like I said, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see. But I do want to know your guys' thoughts. You can leave them down below. Like I said, his Twitter, this tweet will be linked down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So goodbye, friends.